The fucking Wi-Fi in this hotel is dumpster juice, and I can't say that enough times. This shit is trash. It's fucking like the thing I ain't figured out is they give you free Wi-Fi in the hotel, and as much as you pay for the fucking hotel, like you would think that they would give you some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, should be garbage. And then I mean, you got to think too. Everybody in this motherfucker using it. So, you know what I mean? That's a lot of bandwidth being used all at one time and shit. But it is what it is. I feel weird without my light, yo. This shit look crazy. I'm black as fuck, man. Like, this shit crazy. Oh man, it is what it is, though.
Where's the lamp at?
I left my. I got all the lights on in this motherfucker, yo. All of them.
They didn't come with like a desk lamp. They usually have like a desk lamp.
Yeah, I got that. That's why. Yeah, I got my desk lamp like right on.
You know the wild
my
shit. I think this might be it right here. Hold up, let me see something.
You sitting on the bed or you sitting at the desk?
No, I'm sitting at the desk. I'm about to turn this motherfucker on though. Hold up.
Oh, is it a little black bar that look like
the bar joint?
Yeah. Down at the base, there's a square tile like in front of the 7. Hit that. That's the power button.
In front of this. Ha ha, bitches! I can fucking see myself. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I'm the dummy that cares on the lamp. It's cool. I'm still smart, though. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what it is, man.
Here. It's one of them fucking, like, designer lamps. Oh, I got my background on. You won't be able to see it. Yeah, it's a weird designer lamp. I ain't even going to hold that against you.
I thought it was like a mini closet for midgets or something. I ain't know what was going on. Like, they're gonna get me for saying that word. They're gonna get me for that shit. Hey man,
little people.
Man. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the same shit I tell everybody else. I'm grown as fuck, dog. I ain't really getting ready to be changing too much more shit. I'm about to I'm probably about 20 years away from being walking around and not giving a fuck what I say to nobody. So like, y'all just gonna have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't kill me for that 9/11 shit. Y'all can't kill me now. Fuck that. It is what it is. Oh man. Motherfuckers know what time it is, yo. I ain't got time to play with these niggas, man. Y'all know. We are here. Pantha Politix Podcast, man. Let's get down to business. You know what it is. Man, stop looping that shit, nigga. Anyway.
Doesn't like the logo usually pop up, though?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you. When I tell you that this shit is dumpster juice, bro, you know what? I tell you what. Let me try something. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all like the intro music. We're going to try it one more time.
Round 2, bitches.
Round 2, bitches. But you know what? I'm getting ready to record a fucking theme song for the pod, and I'm gonna let that shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that beat though. It might be on that beat, as a matter of fact. But like, yeah, I'm gonna record a theme song for the pod because I think the Ilpo music we use for the intro to All Purpose is fire. Salute to Ilpo. Shout out my brothers, man. J Bond, Booms, Monday Booms. What up to y'all, man? Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. Pantha Politix Podcast. It look a little different today. You know what I'm saying? We traveling and shit, so niggas had to do a little something different. I'm clearly in a hotel room. I ain't got my picture. I feel a little out of sorts right now, but it is what it is, man. We're going to do what we do. Of course, you know who I am. 7 the Panther, a.k.a. the Carolina Hurricane, Ridiculous Slang, a.k.a. your baby mama's favorite rapper, a.k.a. Pod Strickland, nigga. You get the point. You know what I'm talking about? And, of course, I got my family with me. You know what I'm talking about? Master Elicit, what's good, man?
Not a goddamn thing.
You ain't lying?
Sitting in this punk-ass hotel room.
Yeah, this shit wild, yo. This shit is wild. The view is nice. I would show y'all, but like it's just gonna take too much for me to do that. So who knows? I might splice that shit in here somewhere. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, and then of course we got
you ain't gonna do that.
No, I'm not gonna do it. That's too much. I'm not doing it. Oh shit. Of course, we got the man in the field of my dreams, Mojo Barnes. What's good, brother?
Hello.
If you smoke it. They will
smoke
come.
it.
They will come.
But they will not know what they are.
And they will be hungry. Please believe it. What's good? Yo, just real quick, y'all. I want to tell y'all something about Mojo Barnes. This is my man, 50 grand. So I'm getting ready to put him on blast real quick. So I text Mojo Barnes the other night. Okay, so we had a show last Saturday. To raise money for the Gravitas Tour. Gravitas Tour Act 3 coming up soon. Mojo wasn't able to join us. And I mean, it's not funny that he wasn't able to join us, but so Monster calls me. He's like, "Yo, Mo ain't gonna make it, man." I was like, "Yo, what's up?" He was like, "Nah, man." He said he's having chest pains and shit. I was like, "Oh fuck," and I got it. And I had I've had a heart problem. Anybody know me back in the day? You know what I'm saying? I had an issue back in the day and shit. So I take that shit serious when I hear somebody having chest pain. So a couple of days go by and I'm like, "Yo, I ain't heard nothing from this nigga." Like, yo, like let me just go to make sure he all right. So I hit him. "Yo, you good?" He says, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." It was asthma attack. I was like, "Asthma attack?" "Yeah, man, I smoked too much weed." And I was like, "Yeah, you should probably slow down on that." And the response that came back was essentially, to put it in a nutshell, was no. I'm not gonna do that. He's hard-headed as hell, but it's for a good reason. It's all good. I mean, weed keeps him calm, ladies and gentlemen. Keeps him focused and all that good shit. I like high Mojo. I'm with that. That Mojo a different thing. We're gonna have to talk about that another time, but yeah. And of course, cool. We got the man that I love to hate on, ethemadassassin. What's going on, brother?
Why the fuck are you in a hotel?
Oh man, out of time working, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was for more arduous artistic reasons, but I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But we had to come out of town and do shit, so ain't no
So
thing.
you in a hotel too, Monster?
Yeah, no doubt.
Why? Will y'all work together or something?
Yeah, we own like 5 businesses together, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why y'all in the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to be like you when I grow up, man. Shit.
Nah,
I want to have fly shit happen in my neighborhood. Shit. don't nothing fly happen in Tacoma. So I mean, shit.
I'm saying,
man, yo, that shit.
Hey, you both in a hotel. You got 5 businesses together. That kind of don't tell me a lot.
He's got a point.
It's a reason for that. Yeah,
well, what are you doing? Where are you guys at? Why are you there? Tell us about it.
We in the land of scum and grime, brother.
Hey, yo, check it. I've realized how much I know about foreign languages since we've been out here. I'll tell you why I say that.
Where are you?
Because right now, I guess I could say it out loud. It don't matter because by the time they see this shit, we'll be gone. I'm in Spokane, Washington. But I realize that Spokane is Armenian for a lot of things. It's Armenian for I will finish it later because it looked like they didn't finish the city. Like it's kind of, they got real fly and then all of a sudden they just said fuck it and went home. And then they never came back to finish the job. But Spokane is cool. I'm actually kind of surprised they have a hip hop scene out here after seeing the city. Like I'm kind of shocked because I ain't seen a lot of skin folk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's interesting. I'll say that it's interesting that they call themselves the Eastern Washington Seattle. That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie. I promise you it's some bullshit. Oh man, that's some bona fide baby back bullshit. Hold up, I want to put this on full screen so I can really see y'all niggas, man. I ain't got my glasses on. All right, there we go. That's way better. Okay, yeah.
Where are your glasses at, Seven?
Over there on the bed. I just don't feel like wearing them right now. Plus, when I'm up close, my glasses make shit blurry as fuck. So I go like that. Can't see shit. Oh man, yo! Before we get into anything at all, and I hate to get all serious after all that laughing and shit, but rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop, yo. Rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. If you don't you gotta know, you gotta know. And if you didn't know beforehand, I hope you went back and did your homework after you heard it and realized how many records you heard his voice on that got you in the, you know what I'm saying? That got you when you're bouncing. When you was in the club, and bona fide. He's
Wow.
bona fide hip hop legend, and yeah, that hit me. Yo. I was kind of surprised how hard it hit me, but it hit me because he was still young. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no old dude. You know what I'm saying? And Scoop been a part of some really big records. You know what I'm saying? He been a part of the culture. Been a part of the culture like that you hearing through the speakers for a long time, man. So, rest in peace to him. We losing a lot of legends, y'all. We losing a lot of legends, and I mean, of course, that come with the territory of years passing and people getting older. But like a lot of this shit, like when they dying so young, man, it give new credence to the whole concept of taking care of yourself, man. And like I ain't gonna lie, on the real, like between you and Monster, man, like a lot of the stuff y'all say to me about the way I eat and the way I, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the things that I do, and some of the changes that I've been making to that, like come to my mind when I see stuff like that, and I'm like, man, I'm so glad, like son pulled my coattail that I need to do this, or I should probably do this, you know what I'm saying? And like, hopefully that'll push me past that point and I can keep rocking. But like, yeah, man, it's real out here, yo. Motherfuckers is motherfuckers.
That's why you ate a big ass cheeseburger and a milkshake today.
I did have a cheeseburger today. I did. I did do that. But it's the first time I had a cheeseburger and a milkshake in like months. So I'm like, I'm good.
No doubt. No, other than today, you have been doing good.
No doubt. I'm trying, man. Trying, you know what I'm saying?
I want to be paid for that shit, though.
Oh, boy, I paid for that shit massively. I'm going to pay for it again after the fucking pod before we go.
Gross.
Oh,
back and taking a shit.
Got me fucked up, nigga.
Gross.
As it should have.
I know.
So you pop that shit with like a big glass of water, man. Gets that over with.
I actually got. I went and got a bottle of water. I'm about to drink that shit too. Especially since I can't smoke while I'm.
No, I mean after you, as soon as you finish the milkshake.
Right after it. Ah, okay. I gotta remember that because I love milkshakes.
Gotta go ahead and push that through, man. Right now it's just
wash it down, brother. Wash it down.
Boiling.
It's just sliding through slowly.
Oh gosh. Don't say it like that. Hey, yo, man, it's about to be a 3-man pod for about 20 minutes. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, that's
when your stomach start making that noise.
I make that, but it just make that motion. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Yes. It did that shit earlier.
That motion get lower and lower, and it don't feel like nothing but just feel like sludge.
Stomach start talking to you. It's like, oh
yeah.
No.
This was a bad idea.
And this is when Seven knew he had fucked up.
Yo, son. Oh yeah. Yo, bust it. I'm gonna tell y'all the funniest shit in the world though. So we come back in after we went out for the little photo shoot and shit, right? Come back in. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go get some coffee.
What photo shoot, nigga?
Nah, that's what Monster was saying earlier. When we went out a little bit ago, we found a couple of little fly spots and we took, you know what I'm saying? We went and took some promo pics for the Gravitas upcoming for Monster's album coming.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No matter if we're hitting the road somewhere, we always making something.
Always working.
No, I guess I missed it when you said it earlier. Like photo shoot. What the fuck? Like you just said you was...
It's like y'all always do it too much.
What's happening?
What is going on here?
We in a hotel, we working, photo shoot. I'm wait a minute, what?
In Spokane, Washington.
I think I like that one better. What y'all think? Hey, check that. You see it? You see the episode?
Yeah, that was a big fucking bar.
That shit was huge as fuck, right? Like with that one right there.
Yeah, like big.
You can't even. Yeah.
I like
cut off Mojo's weed and shit.
Yeah, I can't have that. I can't have that. Oh, what's the best weed y'all smoked recently, yo? I don't even know why I asked that question, but I'm curious.
Well,
I'm really curious.
Cherry pie. Cherry pie is one of my favorite strains. I got it from it's a brand called Treat 'em.
Oh, no doubt. Cherry pie. I had some cherry pie.
You've been sending out them letters?
I have. I've gotten 3 responses.
Dope.
And none of them to the affirmative, I'm assuming.
No, none of them to the affirmative. However, I think I can convince Bodega Buds to be on board because I sent one out to them, and I think that if I just do a little bit of more promoting their brand, they'll probably be like, "Oh, cool."
See,
Because
that's the key
talk
to
me
it.
about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even when them motherfuckers say no, you do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep pushing, and then
That's how I got Stone's on the hook.
Yep, they're gonna be like, yeah, we don't fuck with you, and then you share their shit like 4 or 5 times. All of a sudden they like it because they see the consistency, and then they're following you, and then they're like, all right, motherfucker, here's some bills.
You know what I'm saying? And in case y'all don't know, we talking about sponsors for the Gravitas Tour. So if you own a business or even if you're an individual, you want to get down with the program, give us a holler, man. Like, it ain't nothing too crazy you got to do to be a part of it. And we'll make sure we promote your business, get your shit on the flyers, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we get ready to go to some pretty dope markets with this tour. So I think it'll be a good thing for your business as well as for the marriage between cannabis and hip hop, you know what I'm saying, or even fashion and hip hop. There's a couple fashion companies I reached out to that I think might be trying to fuck with us. So we're gonna see what's going on with that. But
ETC Tacoma.
Nah, son, on the real.
No.
Let me say something. Hold up. You know what? Matter of fact,
oh no.
I'm not getting ready to put this on nobody but me. I'm not getting ready to put this on nobody but me. Nobody but me. It's me, Seven the Panther, talking right now. Listen to me very closely, ETC Tacoma. Very fucking closely, okay? Y'all ain't fucking special, cuz. Y'all ain't special. Who the fuck you think you are? When a nigga reach out trying to build bridges with niggas, respond back. I've been in y'all store and spent money, nigga.
Oh.
Respond back. You can respond back and say no. I don't give a fuck if you say no, but say something. Fuck, come to the store, slap the shit out y'all niggas, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't understand why people act like it's such a big fucking deal to be a cordial fucking human. You know what I'm saying? And like here lately, the last 3 or 4 pies, I done got on here and got mad about shit and start spazzing. I don't be doing this shit on a regular basis. Pissing me the fuck off with this dumb shit y'all be doing. I don't understand. Like, I don't get how it's so hard to just be a responsible, respectful human being and just be like, nah, fam, we good. Cool.
Shit.
No problem.
It might be scared of your ass.
Yeah.
It might be what?
Scared of you.
So I'm gonna slap the shit out you.
Right. Well, I'm definitely not giving him no clothes.
You know what I'm saying?
Then we should do business.
You know what I'm saying?
Get him some weed.
Yeah. That man is sweatshirt.
He needs balance in his life.
You still angry?
That's good.
Yo, man, I'm just saying, man. Nah, but woo,
That might be.
yeah, you know. Hey, bro, listen.
They might actually watch the show.
Oh well, so fucking be it. Yo, you should have answered the fucking email, or you wouldn't be getting threatened to get slapped, niggas. I'm just saying.
I won't slap you. Respond to my
I
email.
will do it. And dare you to do something back. The fuck y'all got me fucked up out here, sir. Like,
Hey,
We playing the good cop, bad cop of media. I'm a bit.
there's a
I don't
charge.
even know how to play bad cop, son. I don't know how to play good cop.
There's a charge involved with how you're doing this. So you might want to scale back a little bit.
All right, man. I'm chilling. I ain't gonna smack nobody right
There's
now.
a charge involved with this, man.
Yeah. I'll make sure that I email them next week and be like, look, I know he said he was going to smack him. He was joking. There's a disclaimer. There ain't. But there was a disclaimer. You missed it. He was joking. But, hey, I'm a businessman. Let's do business. And
Right.
they'll be like, all right, white
Well,
guy,
well,
let's go. That's all you need is a threat and a white dude.
Slap the shit out of you. Here's my white guy.
Hey, yo.
And here's the crack.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm just
This is your backwards anger translator.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What he really means to say is, sir.
First. Just do it first.
Yo, that's That's crazy, bro. Hey, look, I'm just saying, man. Niggas, like, look, dog, it's just, to me, it's a certain level of decorum that's supposed to be involved in doing certain shit, man. Like, even if I ain't trying to fuck with somebody, if they hit me, I'll at least hit them back and be like, nah, I can't do it. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in a position to do that. Or I ain't interested. Whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just good. To me, it's good business to do that. You know what I mean? Because it might come a time 6 months from now when you make the same request, and now my situation different, and I'm like, well, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, if the first time around, you know what I mean? Like, and this ain't the first time. I hit them the first 2 acts of the tour. Ain't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like, this strike 3. So
Don't worry,
saying.
I'll leave the possibilities open. Like in the letter, I'll be like, "Have you ever been smacked? It hurts. I know." Just so that they know the possibility of pain is still there.
You know,
if you know the answer, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Then let's talk a little bit more.
Sincerely.
Rick James, bitch. Sincerely.
I'll just put the GIF at the bottom.
That's true. I tell you, when you 5 fingers set to the face. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hell yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking. Yo, E, you been on some shit lately, bro. Like, E been doing some shit, yo.
Let me answer the question that you asked earlier though. Sushi.
Word.
Sushi. Yeah, I had to think about it because I don't be Cameron kind. You know what I'm saying? But somebody gave me some sushi Saturday, and that shit was motherfucking wow. Yeah.
I didn't remember what question you were answering. So you said that, and I got fucked up.
What's your new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came back to me.
Yeah, my shit changed by the week, but sushi, man, sushi. Shout out to XP for letting me try that. That shit was nuts. Very, very dense bud, you know.
Oh, where?
Old to the shape of your finger type of shit. I was like, yeah, this is all right here. And it definitely fucked up the rest of my night in a great way.
I was about to say a bad way.
That's always good.
That's always good. Drunk. I was already drunk as fuck. Because to your point, Saturday night, everybody remembers the clothing line LRG?
Of course, yeah.
So now, mind you, I don't really fuck with fashion lines like that, so I wasn't aware that LRG still popping. You know what I'm saying? Or at least they making a comeback type of thing. But LRG and Big Twins partnered up and they dropped a beer. They dropped the IPA over the weekend. So they had a humongous motherfucking shit at the brewery at Boomtown Brewery on Jackson Street. It was a fucking Zoovie. That shit was dope as fuck, man. Dope as fuck. Just a lot of beer, a lot of good times, man. Yeah. Then that motherfucker gave me that sushi and I'm like, fuck this. I'm ready. They weren't ready to go home, so we ended up going to an after hours that I didn't even know about. Fly shit. Bar, waiters, waitresses. I went to the bar, said, yeah, let me get a drink. The motherfuckers at $25. I said, oh, I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out.
Right.
Go home. I don't need nothing else to drink. I really don't. Oh, that was cool.
He said, I don't need nothing else to drink. I really don't. Yo, you know what? I enjoy drinking with E. I enjoy drinking with you.
I'm stupid. I'm gonna have you just, getting into shit, man.
Yeah, I fuck with that. It ain't a whole lot of people that I'll drink with because I know most motherfuckers get stupid like in a bad way when they get drunk. So like, it ain't a whole lot of people that I feel comfortable drinking around. But like, I'll drink with E. I'll drink with Mojo because I know we gonna laugh and act retarded. it's gonna be good times. Every now and then, me and Monster drink at a show, but like. We don't never get drunk. Like it's always just like some social drinking and shit. So we don't really go too crazy with it. But
I like to get drunk.
I'm already volatile enough.
Trying to keep my faculties because I gotta punch somebody in the face. I don't want to miss.
See, I'm like Mojo. Like I typically get drunk after the show, but the problem is because I don't smoke or drink before the show, really. So now it's like once
Right.
it's time to relax. Now I'm getting drunk with the people. Then I go to another show the next week. Yeah, I forgot. I don't recognize you, man. I met you. Yeah, last week. Oh, God, I don't remember none of that. Bro, I'm sorry.
I was on that sushi.
I was on that
Too
crazy
much sushi.
nothing. Crazy juice.
I was eating sushi, smoking sushi. Hey, son, don't get me started. I put that shit in the verse and I ain't even smoked that shit yet. But
That's what I'm saying, bro. When he first said it, I thought he was going back to your diet. Like, yo, you want that milkshake to really clear out? Hit that sushi and clear your shit right out.
Hey, but he's actually right. Yeah.
And
Bro,
it's
crazy.
delicious. I guess.
My goodness. Okay, so what the fuck was I? I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing just now. I was Oh, I know.
No, thank you.
So there's this video that I put on it. There's this brother talking about why Mexicans don't like black people. Now, the example that he used, I ain't really with it. And I'm only saying that from experience. But he has a valid point because some of the Mexican homies I do have be asking me questions about that shit sometimes. Like, yo, why? So basically, essentially, his point was Mexicans don't fuck with niggas because we too quick to turn on each other. You know what I'm saying? He said, like, when we in the joint, a Mexican dude come in, the Mexicans all come up, hey, bro, you good? You need something? Da, 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 boom, 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 boom. We gonna set you up, da, da, da. White dude come in, same thing. Now, mind you, they might be recruiting you into the clan of the Aryan Brotherhood. Who knows? But they come in to make sure you're okay for the most part.
Let me tell you about this fun club.
Yeah, let us tell you about this great thing we got going. No niggas allowed. But, you know, but then when somebody black come in, you know what I'm saying? It's automatically on some, who this? You know what I'm saying? Who this new motherfucker? You know what I mean? Da, da, da. Now, mind you, if you've never been in a joint, the mentality to take place in prison, it won't make sense to you. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Like, there's some people who get it even though they ain't never been there. But like, to a degree, he got a point.
That shit on the street.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, to a degree, he got a point.
Yeah, we stupid, bro. Go ahead, though. I'm my bad.
Yeah, nah, you're right. Because I was like, yo, his point is valid, even though his example is kind of off. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. Like, and I realized that one of the Mexican homies was like, oh, let me ask you a question, man. Why do it seem like, you know what I'm saying, there's never really like some long, that could be somebody been friends for 20 years and the smallest thing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, because for 20 years they was faking being friends. That's why that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not for 20 years, but at some point something happened that changed the dynamic of that relationship, but they didn't talk about it. And that go back to what we were saying, like we've talked about multiple times, like black men don't know how to communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of that come from. You know what I mean? Now, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know much about how Mexicans communicate with each other when they talk to each other. I see white people talking to each other all the time, and it be,
yeah, it's hey, Bucko.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, he kind of got a point. You know what I mean? Kind of something, little something. I don't know.
He was dead. He was dead on.
Nope.
I thought he was dead on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, like I said, like I fucked up because it don't take jail for me to see that. We're like that outside.
Factor.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And I can speak for myself because I definitely moved like that when I was younger. I don't know this nigga. I don't care if that's your man. I don't care if that's your brother. I don't give a fuck how you know him. I don't know him. But we all was like that. And what's fucked up is, like, I could definitely speak for myself. Like, I mean, like, I might have broken out of that habit probably like way beyond a lot of the cats that I'm talking about. But I have conversations with cats now, and they be on that like, yo, man, I was stupid when I was younger. I didn't realize, and it turns into a camaraderie just off of us knowing each other. And then it's like, okay, Facebook helped a lot. It broke down some walls, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like people just, okay, all right, you know, mutual friend, the next thing you know, a couple of little comments here, and comments there. Next thing you know, yo, I'm coming to your city, man. What you got going on? Like, oh shit, come fuck with me. And then next thing you know, it's like, damn, I ain't know you was this cool. I ain't know you was this cool. They you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know you smoke weed, man.
No. They knew what I did. Now the other niggas,
oh shit!
Everybody has a hug and a high five.
Man, I got a lot of people that I knew from when I was younger. I knew of when I was younger, who I'm great with now. You know what I'm saying? And it took maturity. But yeah, we stupid. I feel
it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like Martha was in disagreement with. He said nope.
I wasn't.
Why nope though? Tell me why.
I wasn't disagreeing with E's point on the black community, and I don't even think he necessarily was talking about the white or the Mexican community.
Oh, not at all.
Exactly.
Not at all.
But I am. So listen up, bitches. All y'all that want to say that the white community shows up for each other, dear white people, y'all are schemers and fiends. The only reason that a white motherfucker will approach another white motherfucker is if they feel they can get something from them. Those motherfuckers walk into the jail, like you just said, like they in the clink. They'll go and approach them to recruit the motherfuckers. The moment that they're like, nah, I don't want anything to do with that, they don't give a shit what happens to them. It's, can this motherfucker coming in benefit us in any way? And if it's no, then get your ass on.
Okay. That just drummed up a bunch of racist shit in my head I just will not say out loud.
You ain't wrong. Everything that you're thinking of right now, you ain't wrong.
I'm just thinking like that. You know what? Like, actually, that kind of seems pretty on code from my understanding of what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So next time you walk up to a Casper in the streets, just know that's the only reason they're talking to you.
Right.
Oh, shit. Yo, this nigga killing me tonight, yo.
Oh, like, you know what's ironic about you saying that though? It was either yesterday or this morning. I was somehow scrolled past a video and they were showing. Again, I don't know if this motherfucker actually said this shit. It was one of those, you know, they dropped the fucking, not voiceover, but they dropped the words over top of nigga face and like, yeah, he said this. But I think it was Lyndon Johnson supposedly said it. No. No, this is weird how they did it. It was a picture of Lyndon Johnson. But I want to say, it wasn't Lyndon Johnson who was supposed to say it. But just basically said like, yo, if we can make poor white people think that they're better than black people, the poor white people will give all their money.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just saying like, hey, they'll do anything to assimilate, but we don't fuck with them either. Money. That's crazy.
It's just like the conversation we were having a couple weeks ago about poor white motherfuckers supporting Trump just because he's rich. Because they think they're going to get something from him.
Right.
Because he's white.
Gotcha,
and he got money.
Got it.
It's the same shit.
No, that part, that's the punchline. They think gonna get some money. They think get something. Got it.
Yep. They're poor. They ain't got no means to excel up there, but because he's rich and they white and they're like, well, I'm white, I can be rich too. And that's the only thing that Trump's selling them is, hey, white man, do you want to be like me? And they're like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they eat all them fish sandwiches.
There's a, hey, yo, okay, I got a question.
What? Huh? What you just say?
They eat all them fish sandwiches.
Yeah, that was that part. I was like,
what?
Man, that McDonald's filet of fish, them motherfuckers go ham over that shit.
Where the fuck did Mojo go? He disappeared into the weed.
Fucking up.
Yeah, he disappeared in the weeds like Field of Dreams.
That shit is crazy, yo.
Ignore it.
That nigga went poof.
Yeah, he's supposed to wait till,
but you know, Yo, that's
What you say?
Sushi. What time is it?
that might be.
So out here, he still got 15 minutes. So I don't know what it is out there, but yeah, he still got 15 minutes. My clock.
15 minutes to. Oh shit! That shit close at 10.
Yeah. The fuck? What the fuck? Y'all should be open 24 hours or some shit,
No, but it be open late.
bro. They don't have like one time that
Yeah, it's
everybody
open
got
till 11. So the one I go to opens at midnight. Yeah.
Damn, they got so they don't got like a citywide or whatever countywide like time that they gotta shut down.
They might, but it ain't crazy early.
Wait a minute, why is that early? Man, y'all motherfuckers got some problems. Look,
Why is that early?
I'm just joking.
Just go to sleep, motherfucker.
Get it in the morning. It's in your system. Not be like like out here.
Everybody
like,
scream spin except for me.
You open till like 1.
I can hear you. 7.
Yeah, we can all hear you.
Oh, but
There
you're
we
in
go.
the old face.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have some spots
That
like
was-
that stay open to 1 or 2, but of course those are not sanctioned
Mm-hmm.
organizations.
It's a speakeasy.
I mean,
No.
speak easy.
Don't speak at all.
Bootleggers.
Don't speak at all.
This ain't a
Oh.
speakeasy. It's
Just
just
go
don't
through.
speak, you tattling motherfuckers.
Don't speak. Oh shit. Yo. My question though, if okay, before I even go to music route, have any of y'all listened to heard Doechii album or heard any of Doechii?
I did.
I ain't heard shit, unfortunately.
I did. I listened to it based upon the
She's
recommendation.
pretty dope. But I did.
Business with.
You said who?
Oh, I listened to it based on the recommendation of somebody I might do some business with.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
why you should just use your phone's reception instead of the Wi-Fi.
Problem is he brought it. In order to host, he has to be on his laptop.
Oh, for real?
You can't host from your phone.
Oh,
he can't use his data on his phone.
He might be able to, but the
hotspot.
transition might fuck it up.
Yeah.
you should try a hotspot.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Let's just do it without him. Fuck him. All right. So
Shit.
I'm just kidding.
So
Hey.
oh
Damn.
shit, it happened.
Damn.
Look, it worked. We've been trying to kick this motherfucker out for 2 months.
Just kidding.
He's finally gone.
Finally.
Okay.
Now I can finally call this what I want to.
Which
BBL hour.
the
I said the BBL hour,
The BBL hour. Please explain.
where all we do is talk about BBLs. This is a great
shit.
BBL. This one not so great.
Back, y'all.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
As we were discussing the album,
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So did anybody here at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see you moving. But you asked us about Doechii album.
Yeah, Doechii, yeah. What up?
I mean, I thought it was, it ain't really my cup of tea. But,
I feel it.
I see why people like her. And I need
Sure.
to sit back and listen to it some more, but, it ain't my everyday groove.
Oh, nah, not at all. The reason why I wanted to even listen to it, okay, I heard Ice play one of the records on the JVP, but then one of my guys who I'm pretty, that's my man, 50 Grand. He said that he made a statement about her being, one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, shit. Now I really got to hear this to see if he's tripping. And you know, I don't really think she all that what he was saying she is, but it is a quality project though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it sounds good. It's a you know, a lot of artists that we listen to don't got the money to put into they quality like that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely noticed that just sounded great. You know what I'm saying? It sounded great. But I mean, yeah, but I'm glad you said that though, because I be feeling like some of my people be gassing. And then they be gassing them.
Oh, of course.
You know, for whatever reason, like I'm calling her whack, like she rap her ass off. I'm just like, okay, like this ain't me.
I feel like that about I was having a conversation with somebody about Schoolboy Q. I was like, I really like Q, but I can't listen to him too regularly because he like a lot of what he talk about is outside of my wheelhouse or where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It was a point in time in my life where I really would have been heavy into Schoolboy Q, but it's not now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I feel you. I think she's dope, but I think because there's been such a drought of a certain kind of female MC that when you hear one that's doing that, people kind of gravitate to it and then they kind of elevate it beyond where it's supposed to be because they've been waiting to hear something like that. And I'm like, well, I get it, but it's a whole lot of things you overlook. Like he basically was saying out of the rapidy rap chicks in the game, he's like, she got to be the best one. And I'm like, nah.
Can I ask a question?
I disagree on that. You know, I disagree on that part. Like, nah, I ain't. But at the same time, like what I realized too is the people who are telling me this, they are eclectic minded. You know, some really are, some not so much, but that's how they move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times motherfuckers be wanting to like fall into the what's the word? I'm cool because I listen to this, and I know you guys don't.
I hate that shit. With a fucking passion, I hate that shit.
Saying like I get that from some of these people who telling me listen to her, and I'm like, because I'm hearing it, and I'm like, yeah, she can rap, but again, me, I don't like necessarily animated rappers, and you know the up and down. I'm like, you know, it just ain't my mode.
Okay. That was going to be part of my question was what is it about her or this album or whatever that
you said
that,
question monster? Is it a question about
away?
He asked.
Oh no.
Hold on,
Our
what?
connection, he's like, no,
no.
he's fucking up so bad. It's lagging so bad. He's just now getting to the part where you're like answering the question. So he says, did you have a question, monster? And you're in the middle of like discussing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ask me.
Oh, wow.
I was about to say it seemed like my shit was catching up. Yeah. So is it So E, your response kind of answered it a little bit. Like, what is it that people are saying about her that makes her like? What are they saying is dope about her? And then what is it that is like not meeting that level for y'all?
Funny you say that because honestly, now that I think about it, none of the people who told me fuck with it really get into that part of the conversation. It's I mean, it's just dope, man. Like, you don't know who Doshi is? Like, so the person who recommendation is actually the first person who ever told me about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess a year or two ago, whenever she dropped some project or whatever, and he told me to listen to it, and I was like, you know, but there's an age difference between me and him. So, you know, once again, unfortunately, I think what happens in my circles is people will come to me thinking, I know you're gonna like this. And I'm like, it ain't, you know, put on some different beats for me. Like to me, this shit just, I think sometimes, and again, I'm being hypocritical. I think sometimes artists try too hard to be artists, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be different. Just making up wild shit, trying to be different.
Yeah. So, and to me, that shit don't come across as natural all the time. But again, I haven't followed her. So you know what I'm saying? I can't say that I'm 100% on point with that.
Yeah, I used to get the vibe like that from people locally, probably about almost a decade ago. It just seemed like the emergence of newer people meant, you know, everything was being accepted, and so you're getting just a lot of weird people who are kind of animated, making like a bunch of just, I don't know. The music is just weird. The character persona is just weird, and so it kind of gets hard to understand it, I guess. Like I don't get the need for the weird voice that you do, or you know,
right,
talk about, or the props that you're using, or whatever. You know, you're trying to sound like an alien. What are you from? You know, like I don't. You know,
especially if you're talking about real life shit. Now that's one thing I'll give, but like I think the album has a lot of substance to it. I'll say that. You know what I mean? I definitely say that. You know, like going in on it. You know, it sounds like she climbing out of a bad relationship.
Yeah, I hate it when like the existential motherfuckers like get so existential that you don't even know what the fuck they talking about no more.
True.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish them motherfuckers will be Exit-stential. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Like I'm okay with an existential rapper if it's got a good balance to it, but yeah, sometimes it's just like, yo, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
She cool. She like
you guys. Sorry, I thought you guys were done. My bad.
Nah, she cool. She cool. Now go ahead, bro. I'm gonna just leave it as she cool because I don't want to talk down. I actually think the project cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that I'm gonna run back to listen to again. But I do intend to listen to it again just to see if it's something I missed. Maybe I wasn't connected with it because I already walked into it because of what people were saying on some. Because I get tired of niggas gas and shit. So I'll be like, fuck out of here, man. Come on, yo. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go listen to this shit. So I listened and I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But now when
sometimes
I go back,
the worst time to watch the movie is after you've heard the reviews.
That part, right there. Yes.
See, I live my life in total disagreement of that, but I understand why you say it. I understand exactly why you say it. Like, but because again, like I don't want to hear nothing about the review. It's gonna have walking in there thinking any kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand why you say that though, because it's like, okay, y'all go ahead and get that shit over with. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I can't help but take into account what you said.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers was wrong. Like that's usually what happens. That's usually what happens, man. Like a motherfucker give me all these reviews and shit, then I say I go sit on that way and I do the total opposite. Oh, y'all hated it? I thought it was dope as fuck. Oh, you think it was dope? This shit is trash.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like kind of like how everybody trying to clown Cam for saying I don't want to see Denzel be the equalizer at 71 years old doing karate and shit. Most people love the equalizer because he's 71 years old doing karate and shit.
Yep.
I kind of be like that.
But
I love the equalizer though. Fuck that.
Listen up, Denzel.
You know,
that's the homie, man. I fuck with Denzel heavy, man.
No, yeah, he's fire.
Mojo, what was you saying, man? I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was gonna ask if anybody's listened to any of the singles from LL's new album.
I've only heard the ones we talked about. I haven't heard anything new.
Yeah.
You heard the one with Eminem?
No.
That one's
honestly,
actually
I didn't even
crazy.
know the shit dropped. So
it doesn't drop. Well, he's been dropping singles, but the album doesn't drop until Friday. This Friday.
Oh, okay.
The album drops Friday?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
I ain't listening to that first. Not because it's him, but because something else drops Friday.
What's dropping?
Oh, you talking about Conway Ransom? Conway and Ransom. Oh my
I'm not
God.
Not listening to LL until I that Conway. Look, nigga, I'm gonna go to work listening to that shit. Well, I'm gonna get off work before listening to that shit. Go to work the next day acting stupid as fuck because I'm gonna be in my mode. See, I can't. I never get excited over shit. I can't wait for this. Because that first single they dropped was amazing. I'm sorry, man.
That's just bad.
No, you're
That's
fine.
bad,
It's okay.
I might listen to LL one day.
Okay.
So Mojo, what's your review on the LLM single, so that way we can tell you how wrong you are after?
I thought it was pretty good. I don't like this new form of Eminem. I don't like the evolution. He's trying to be perfect cell, and I don't think it's working. Like it's supposed to be one of those like what do they call it? It's like a chopper almost. The way that they're spitting.
LL spit like that too?
Yeah, and he's keeping up. That's what I'm impressed about. Not Eminem doing it, because I've seen him do it a million times and it's like cool. But LL's keeping up with him and it's crazy.
That's what's up.
Okay. No doubt.
So I would suggest at least, yeah.
I'll
go check
been
the
bad.
single.
I'm gonna be good for the rest of the pod. I've already been bad. I'm gonna be good for the rest of the pod.
Like I said, I'm gonna check it out. I didn't know it was coming out Friday though. That's a great and a bad surprise at the same time.
Coming out Friday. I hear that shit in like 2 weeks probably.
I mean, I'm gonna listen to Conway and Ransom before I listen to the whole LL project, because
Absolutely.
although that single is good, the whole album is not like making me want to listen to it first, basically.
That might be a good like midweek album following, though. You know, you get through the weekend, and you know, next Wednesday or Thursday, you know, you go
after the holidays.
See,
God. This nigga crazy, yo.
I wake up Sunday morning, clean up, turn that shit on, and put on my shit and go to the rooftop.
I know some. Yeah.
You going to that Sunday?
Probably. I got some people coming in, so probably.
That's what's up. Okay, so check it. So ladies and gentlemen, the next time when we come back next week, we're gonna talk about Conway and Ransom and LL Cool J album. We're gonna talk about both. Because I plan on listening to both of them before we come back. I'll listen to both of them before we come back. And
now you got to listen to it.
And
than you want.
The fact that I'm committing to that, knowing that y'all know how I feel about LL Cool J, says a lot. I'm committing to listening to this album. I'm going to listen to it. I'm interested in seeing what he produces. You know what I'm saying, at this stage of his career. So you know what I mean. I'm very interested in seeing what comes out of that. So. Because I personally feel like one of the best things that can happen for hip hop is for people, people who are up in age, who are hip hop artists. That is how we change the dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Rock and roll was around before, so we got an opportunity to see old rock stars. You know what I'm saying? At an early point, we didn't get a chance to see old rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the cats that came out in the '80s. A lot of them fell off because of drugs, hard times, money, bad contracts, They stopped making music. They was trying to find a way to survive. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until the 90s that you started seeing people coming through the pipeline that was creating, sustainable careers that was going to run a long time. So, I mean, you got exceptions from the 80s. Don't get me wrong, but like it's very few exceptions as compared to the 90s. And every decade that has gone past since then, the number of people who have put themselves in a position to have a long, sustained career has increased. Simply because of the way that they're able to play the game. So I'm very interested in seeing what the first like solo rap superstar has to offer at this point in the game. Absolutely. Now I'm gonna say I said I wasn't gonna do this, but God, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, not gonna do it. I'm just looking forward to seeing what the album sounds like. I'll leave it at that. Go L. Okay. I'm such a dick, yo. All right, man. All right, I'm cool. I'm gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. I ain't gonna front.
I want to say something though. Cause something I've been noticing since LL has been doing the press run for this album and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing this version of that brother.
Yeah.
I like seeing. I mean, again, like he is still gonna be him, and it's still. A huge ego behind this dude. But I like seeing him be open, it seems like. So like, like he's doing a lot of talk shows and shit like that, but he's being jovial. Yeah. You ain't never that shit out of that dude.
He ain't super serious L right now, yeah. You can tell he older and he kind of like, I'm good, yo.
It's like he walking in, it's jokes. Like it's hitting people, and I'm like, damn, like, okay. We never got to see him be regular.
I saw a clip of him from when he was on the JBP's Patreon episode, and he said they was asking him about, I think Queens Flip asked him about being accepted by the younger generation and all of that shit. And he was like, I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to make good music. Like, you know what I'm saying? The kids now, they just worry about what's hot right now. Like, they don't give a fuck about, they don't care nothing about the 30 plus years I've been, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about that shit. Do I like it right now? Is it hot right now? You know what I'm saying? He said, so I'm just trying to make good music, man. Like, I ain't tripping over that. And I was like, yo, there was never a point in LL Cool J's career where I felt like he was just okay with making good music. Like, I always, you know what I'm saying? It always felt like, nah, I'm making these records because, you know what I mean?
Best, you gonna call me the best, and if you don't call me the best, then you's a sucker. You's a rap.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess I'm a sucker then. I guess I'm a sucker then. I'm cool. I'm cool, Ross Kid. I'm cool, Ross Kid. Crush Group, man, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, like I like this, man. I like what I'm seeing out of him. I got a feeling I'm gonna like this out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be dope. I really do think it's gonna be dope.
Q-Tip.
I can't possibly just like it as much as I just like Rakim's album.
Yeah.
So
That's why I think that. Like I'm real anxious to see what Q-Tip's brain takes.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I thought it was an odd pairing until I heard like the first two singles. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
Right.
Q-Tip might got a point. You know. All right.
Yeah.
You know.
I think Q-Tip is one of the more underappreciated producers in the history of hip hop, in my opinion. I don't think people give him his just due as a producer. And a lot of that's got to do with his, like, the enormity of A Tribe Called Quest and what they were to the game. You know what I'm saying? So
it's really got everything to do with the fact that Dilla come in, and when he started doing, nobody even thought to even recognize the Q-Tip. Because again, people didn't even know back in the day that Q-Tip was producing that music. Never put that on Front Street.
Nope.
So once J Dilla come around,
they knew Shaheed was making some of the beats. They ain't know Tip was making the beats. They knew Shaheed was making some of the beats. And then when it was the Uma, they didn't know that was JD and Q-Tip and all of them. You know what I'm saying? But conglomeration of people. It wasn't just. I'm sorry.
Right. That Shaheed never produced nothing.
You're right. Shaheed didn't produce shit.
Yeah, he didn't produce nothing. But again, we thought that he didn't produce shit.
Nope.
He didn't produce a damn
kind of like
thing.
Jerobi. Dog, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask y'all something.
Hey, don't forget that's
Rap
Karma's
groups,
homeboy.
right?
Be careful, that's Karma's homeboy.
Huh?
Be careful, that's Karma's homeboy.
Yo, me and Jerobi cool. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna take no shots at a Jerobi. What up, homie? Hey, it ain't no shots getting fired over here, bro. I do not want you in my DM talking crazy. It's all good. But in my personal opinion, when I look at rap groups, like, I feel fucked up for what I'm about to say, to be honest with you. But I be looking at rap groups and I be feeling like, you know, in regards to this group and what they do, you're kind of useless. Now, I don't know what happens behind the scenes, but as far as the rapping part go, they don't need you. That's why I said I feel fucked up about what I was about to say.
I didn't feel that way necessarily, but it was always just like, and here's Jerobi. You know, he didn't really do much, but just help bring the vibe, I suppose. I wouldn't say he's useless. I was like, huh.
Yeah, even. Useless is a fucked up word to use in that situation. You just didn't know what he contributed. That's what it was. Hey, look, we got rid of him again. Listen.
No, he's there. He's there. He said, really? You didn't hear him? It was kind of creepy.
People, listen,
like
we don't co-sign that shit he just said.
I love you, Jerobi.
You know. Like, wasn't a nigga in the Leaders of the New School that was like that, though? Oh, yeah, he's gone.
That was a test.
That was a test.
Are you muted now?
It's all the way wrong.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all.
I'll tell you what made me think about it.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all.
I was thinking about the time I saw the St. Lunatics perform, and it was a nigga running around the stage with a mask on.
What was his purpose, right?
Yo, do anybody remember his name? The St. Lunatics hype man with the mask on that didn't say shit?
Slow down.
Do anybody know who this guy is? I can't remember his name to save my fucking life.
Slow down.
Oh man, I'm about to find out who this nigga is.
Slow down. He can't hear me.
No, it's so funny.
Yo, this is wild. Hold up.
What's wild is your
I gotta
wife.
find out who this nigga name is. Hold on.
He's still just searching.
I'm about to find out right now.
So
what?
bad.
Nothing. This whole shit should just be called like blooper reel or special technical.
I don't know. I'm trying to find this nigga name because I thought it was ironic. I thought it was odd to have a nigga on stage with a mask on, running around acting crazy, but he's not saying a fucking word.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. They're not even saying this nigga name. Like, that shit's weird. I don't know. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, Kevin,
But,
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What happened? What the fuck is?
Can you hear me?
The typing is what was killing me.
Yo, on a real, everybody fucking going off the screen right now except for me. That's weird. I think I know why.
Not good.
This is
Not good. Seven.
crazy, son. Oh yeah.
La, 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 la. Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Who is this nigga?
Oh, he went back to typing. He started the search all over again.
You had to refresh it. That shit was
Nah, I
bugging.
ain't gonna search for that. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck. But whatever. Like,
Kevin, can you hear me?
whoever this nigga is, I don't care. Get him the fuck off the stage, yo.
Can you hear?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
His name is Slow Down.
Can you not hear me? That's the $1 million question right there. Can you hear me? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because the funny thing I'm realizing is there's been a large stretch of this that y'all can hear each other and I couldn't hear you.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, so I do think that there's a such thing as a useless person in a situation. Completely. I do find that to be an absolute true thing. And I hope that I don't offend nobody by saying that, but like some of y'all niggas should be managers or like security or some shit. I don't need to be on stage with a microphone. Yo, you know the wildest shit? Did a show with CNN in Rhode Island back in 90. Never mind. But
Oh, I remember.
so we go do the show with CNN. Now at this time, Capone locked up. You know what I'm saying? Capone locked up, but Knox from my group is also out of play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm Dolo representing my group, and Nori Dolo representing CNN. But he ain't really Dolo because this nigga come out on stage with 100 motherfuckers. And I'm like, who are all these niggas? I thought CNN was 2 dudes. Man, he had the whole half of Queensbridge and half a left rack out there on the fucking stage room. And all of these niggas running around screaming all the words, and only 2 people got microphones. I was like, the fuck are they doing? Yo, they could be in the crowd getting shit hype right now. Like, the crowd sitting there looking at this shit like, what the fuck is going on? So, I don't know, man. I think there's a fundamental disconnect between artists and the fucking art of performing at this point. Like, motherfuckers don't understand the concept of rocking a crowd. Like, I like the footage I seen of E rocking the shit outside. Because it showed you don't have to be in a controlled environment inside, you know what I'm saying, for it to be fly. Like he was rocking that shit. So,
Man,
um,
look, no disrespect.
I think that's one of the elements missing from motherfuckers these days. They don't know how to perform. Because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't never had to perform. They just get a deal and get thrown on the fucking stage. So it is. I don't know. Fuck them niggas though.
And people don't know how to
run
promote.
their ass out the building. On my mama. Run their ass out the building. Son.
I agree.
Hold on.
Yo, salute to Doshi. Congrats on the album. Salute to Slime Tyrants. We still not gonna talk about your album tonight because everybody ain't heard it. But
I'm tripping.
I know they like when these motherfuckers.
No, you're not tripping. You're not tripping.
I'm catching you. You're good.
Okay.
E said something.
Yeah.
And
Like
I ain't heard nothing. E is froze on my screen. I can't hear shit.
For real? Y'all can see
frozen.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Stephen.
Oh shit. Oh, that's wild.
Hey, somebody type the 7. Might need to start this shit over.
Damn.
Right. 7. Hold up real quick. Just don't say nothing. All right, E, try talking.
Yes, sir. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
No.
1 2 1 2. Nothing.
He ain't catching nothing.
Need to start the link over.
All right. Yeah, so he's telling you to start the link over because we can, like, me and Mo can catch both y'all, but for some reason, and he can see and hear you.
Yeah,
but I can't. I mean, I can see him, but he's frozen.
Yeah,
he's been in that same pose for like.
Oh no, he ain't
minutes.
been frozen this whole time. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Your Wi-Fi.
I was like, why does he look like that? I don't understand. He's just holding it too. Like that's crazy. Oh
got
man,
the worst
okay.
Wi-Fi.
You said
got the worst section of the hotel.
And I mean, and I'm on the top floor, nigga. Like this is the crazy part about this. The shit should be
but
beautiful over here.
In the pool,
it's trash.
Shit.
Let me try. Let me try something.
You get interference and frequencies from everything.
You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
We did it.
Technical difficulties. That's what this got to be.
Yep.
What this got to be called. But the point I was making with what 7 said was, man, like, yeah, that shit looked cool. But if you could have seen the opposite direction, I was like, ain't nobody out here.
Yeah.
You know. But it is what it is, man. People promote weird. Shit still fucked up.
Nah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
No doubt, yeah. I didn't even have to restart the link. I just hit the refresh on my fucking shit. And it kicked me out, and I had to come back in and be like, ain't no thing.
Yeah, no doubt. Now we back on point.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with these kids, man? What the fuck is wrong with these kids, yo? 14-year-old kid in Georgia shot up the fucking school. Hey, look, man. Parents, do me a favor. Keep your fucking kids away from the guns, man. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
This don't make sense. When I was coming up, the gangsters was doing the shooting. It wasn't the kids. I mean, every now and then. You know what I mean? But this shit is epidemic at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take a small tap from the fucking article just so everybody know what I'm talking about. Cause
yeah, nah,
and again,
this shit is nuts. I mean, so let me ask y'all a question. When y'all was growing up, when y'all was kids, did y'all know where to get y'all people's guns from? Could you get them?
My people didn't have guns. I didn't know anybody had a gun till I was, I don't know, in my teens. But no.
I mean, like,
I knew what guns was, but I wasn't fucking with them.
Yeah, no. Apparently, my mom had a gun, and I had no idea. We're cleaning out the house because she's moving, and there's a couple of bullets rolling around. She's like, "Oh, these are from my gun." I said, "Gun." So she did a very good job.
I could have been having fun for years.
Why am I just learning this?
I missed the opportunity. No, it turns out it's one of those fucking shits from the Wild West.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Long shit like with the revolver.
No, I never got a chance to see it, but that's what I imagined it would have been.
Oh, you know,
Get out of here. Hold the handles.
Yo, the kid was 14 years old, man.
Mhm.
Like,
how many people
two
got
students, 2 teachers, injured 9 other people. Huh?
You're saying how many
Yeah,
people?
4 people got killed, 9 people got injured. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. So it happened at Winder, Georgia High School. That's just crazy. Colt Gray is his name. It's crazy to me that they even say,
Of course
but I guess that has changed over the years. You know what I mean?
my stupid, yo.
Might as well have just been Casper Whitman.
Casper Whiteman.
No.
Where you think Whitman came from?
Whiteman.
Yo, that's wild, son. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that and then like so you killed 2 teachers, 2 students, you injured 8 other students and another teacher. AR-15 style rifle. Like, man, look, I am a proud aficionado of firearms. I always have been. I love guns since I was like 10 years old.
That answers my question.
Well, I love them, but I love them. I love them from like a standpoint of I like the way they look. I like to learn stuff about them. But like I knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, it was like I ain't fucking with my mom shit. I ain't fucking with my uncle shit. I know better than to fuck with they shit. You know what I'm saying? So by the time when I was 11, I got my own. But like look, man, one of these days I'm gonna tell y'all my story, and y'all might not believe it, but it's crazy. So
I ain't never telling nobody my story.
I don't believe nothing.
I mean,
Told this story.
I don't believe nothing.
Ain't no story. He's still writing the story. Actually, if you think about it, that makes sense.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Yeah. Like
Nah, but speaking of this whole shit, man, I got a question because on the way home, I you know, I'll be on the train, so my signal be in and out. But I saw somebody said something about the motherfucker was. I mean, this ain't funny, but to hear this is kind of hilarious, but it's not. This motherfucker was on the FBI list. They was watching this kid already.
That ain't surprising.
So what the fuck did he do when he was 12 and 13?
To be on that fucking FBI list. He has some pretty expressive Fortnite albums, I tell you that, buddy. Good God Almighty.
Whatever comes
wow.
earned it. But what the fuck, man? Like,
Seth might not be too far off. At 12 and 13, he might have been on them fucking stupid games, talking in chat rooms and shit. That shit gets monitored, and he might be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and kill this motherfucker. I got this, and this, whatever." Trying to just be big man. No one, you know, and they're like, "Yo, nah, yeah, put that motherfucker on the list." But they didn't take it seriously because, like, they might have him on the list, but they ain't taking him seriously.
So all this leads me to think is, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say a fucked up word.
Say it.
Nah.
Say it.
But this gives
Seven
me
already said midget.
Yeah, and he said retard. And now I've said it too.
I do.
Yeah. But you wasn't saying it. You was just quoting the motherfucker. But
right.
Oh,
I win.
It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder, like, you know, are they setting us up for the Minority Report?
Mm-hmm.
Doom. If they've been supposedly watching a fucking 11, 12, 13-year-old, and he was on a list, and now he just jumps out the fucking window and does what he does today. Minority Report.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a step closer. I mean, obviously the big contradiction is this motherfucker got it off.
Right.
But yeah, like pretty soon they're gonna be like, yo, this motherfucker's already on like 12 watch lists. He already has all of these actions. He like it's like the what is it? The like all the predetermined like factors are there. So yeah, lock this motherfucker up. It don't matter what he's done.
What? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even do shit. He's going to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And it's gonna start with like forcing people into like therapy and to get help and shit.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a point where where the motherfuckers that they get on them lists where they start seeing the like predetermined factors, they're just gonna force them into like therapies and shit. That's gonna be where it starts.
See, and now you're sitting my brain on another tangent because I'm thinking that therapy might not be therapy, it might be programming.
Exactly.
I mean, you know,
mm-hmm.
Right, we're on the same page. Like, you know, I'm thinking, ring, ring, ring. It's hot outside. Ding, 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 ding. That's the
set off.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I think they've been trying to get me, man. I keep getting all these weird phone calls numbers. I don't know the numbers.
They're trying. They haven't found the right frequency.
I don't answer the phone.
Nah, you know what I've been getting? I've been getting fucking emails saying, "Congratulations, you won. Just click the."
Yeah.
It's a night in the wind, nigga. What you talking about?
That's just a pop
I was
up.
born at night, but it wasn't last night.
Oh, you still got Nigerians on your ass about the email? The Nigerians still telling you got princely blood. You just need to clear this check.
You want a black razor? you the new sidekick 3 with $100,000.
This nigga said the sidekick 3. You stupid. Yo. Nah, I think you got a point though. Like I was watching this shit.
When you read it, it's like, but I knew. It's like
brand new. No refund.
BROND, brand new.
Brand. You know, like LeBron James. Oh nah. I was watching this shit and it was this dude. He was a hypnotist, right? He was he's a therapist, but he specializes in hypnotherapy. What?
Don't answer your phone. I knew it.
Why?
Because I knew they had you. I was like, yo, don't answer your phone.
Hey man. I mean, I already said where I'm at.
I ain't no. I'm saying you gonna get that command. You was watching the hypnotherapist on TV?
Oh no. I was watching the show, and but the scenario was this chick had killed somebody, and they come to find out. So she woke up the next morning. She had a bad issue with insomnia. So she went to a hypnotherapist, and she said, "Man," she woke up the next morning, and the last suggestion that he gave her was, "Call me as soon as you wake up." And then he brought her out of it. So as soon as she opened her eyes, she was like, "Oh snap!" She jumped up and she called him. She was like, "Yo, I slept through the night. This is the first time I slept all the way through the night in so long. Thank you so much." And so then she goes to the refrigerator to get ready to make breakfast so she can go to work. And there's a fucking gun. There's a 9 with a silencer in the refrigerator, and there's blood on the silencer. She don't know where the fuck it came from, so she calls the police. They pull up, finally figure out the motherfucker that got killed with the gun, because the motherfucker that got killed with the gun was his. So, you know what I'm saying? But so come to find out, it was a post-hypnotic suggestion put in her mind that if she heard this particular sound throughout the night, that she was gonna get up and go kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I think like the way they push therapy. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing, because I think it can be helpful. It helped me. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that there are motherfuckers very fucked up intentions in those scenarios. So I don't doubt that that's a very real possibility that a motherfucker could be saying, "Hey, I'm gonna hypnotize you and help you quit smoking." But every time you hear this click of a lighter, you turn around and stab a nigga or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? I don't doubt it at all.
There's grimy motherfuckers in every profession.
But like, Please believe that. Please believe that. Oh, you know what? I do want to say one thing. And I want to say this because I said it to Pete earlier. And I think I said it to you too, Monster. For whatever your shortcomings are, Spokane, y'all have some really nice people here. And I want to thank you for that. Because there was a guy at the store yesterday that looked like he was ready, that he would have possibly been ready to call me a nigga at any moment. And I have an issue with my shoulder right now. And we was talking about getting back to the hotel so I could get some ice on my shoulder. He comes out from behind the counter. I have no idea what he's doing. I'm wondering where the fuck he's going because I'm trying to pay for my shit. He walks away, and I'm like, well, if you keep walking, this shit gonna be free today. So, he walks away, and I turn around and look, and he's at the drink fountain. He's at the drink fountain putting ice in a bag. And I was like, the fuck is he doing? And he was like, well, hold up. Let me double it up. Double the bag up. You need ice, right? Here you go. Hey, man, hope you feel better. I was like, yo, that's crazy. You look like you would have hung my granddaddy, son.
North Korea, I think it's North Korea does stuff like that all the time. It's fake to make you believe that it's nice so that you come back and you tell your friends, come on down to Spokane. It's great here.
You watched that fucking movie, didn't you? You watched that fucking movie, didn't you? You watched that motherfucker, didn't you?
It's fake.
Yo, that shit is hilarious, bro. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. I can't remember. What's the name of the interview? Was it The Interview? Was that the name of it? The one with
The Interview.
Fuck, yo. Oh my God, that's funny. Shit. I was like, yo, I resisted watching that shit forever. And I finally watched that shit like a month ago. And I was like, oh my God, this is so. Why did I resist this for so long? This is crazy.
I saw some reviews.
Shit. Huh?
I said you saw some reviews.
Oh man, I don't even listen to what niggas say about movies, man, because the way I watch movies and analyze movies, I can't say, like, it's only certain people's opinions I'll accept on a movie where I'll be like, okay, if you say it's dope, I'll check it out. You know what I'm saying? But on the average, most motherfuckers don't know a good movie when they see one. They just like to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. I ain't mad at it. Be entertained by all means. And we're not gonna get on my professional high horse shit again because I'm an actor. But like, I'll be looking for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't see it, then I can't fuck with it. But
damn, he just dipped.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like when it comes to movies, I won't even say like, yo, something's a dope movie. Like I'll tell you that, like, yo, it kept my attention for 2 hours. But like, I treat movies like I treat albums. It's like I gotta watch it once just to see if like I can fuck with it, and then from there, like I can watch it to check, to like focus on the acting, watch it again to focus on the cinematography. Like it's just like having to listen to an album 6 times before I give a review. But I can tell you, like off of the jump, just like, yo, like I didn't walk out.
That part, yeah, that
That's
part.
a good sign.
You talking about? You know what? I'm glad you said something about listening to the album 6 times. We was having a conversation earlier. Shout out to my man P7, Emerald Beat. Shout out to them. We was talking about the lack of reciprocity that occurs, especially amongst independent artists. I regularly see a lot of my independent friends share other independent artists' music. I see it regularly. I mean, they share some commercial niggas too, but we're not talking about them right now. We mainly just talking about indie to indie. The other thing that I noticed is a lot of times it's a one-way street. And that's a problem. I find it to be a problem for a number of reasons, but the biggest reason I find it to be a problem is because in order for us to cultivate an actual underground, because right now he had a very valid point, and the more I thought about it after he said it, it just started making even more sense to me. How the way that motherfuckers carry it, the mainstream and the underground ain't as far apart as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's really the way motherfuckers playing the game is not as far apart as it used to be. And I think we were better off as underground artists when there was a greater separation between us and the mainstream, because you were able to cultivate the audience of your own. You know what I'm saying? There were people who were literally dedicated underground hip hop fans who didn't want to hear the other shit. They wanted to hear the shit that we was on. You know what I'm saying? But now you got these hybrid motherfuckers who love Kendrick Lamar, but they also love Lil Uzi Vert. They also love ethemadassassin, and they also love, you know what I'm saying? It's just like how did you hop into this mixed bag, and how can you not dig yourself out of it? Like, I don't understand what's going on. And that go back to that fake eclectic shit you was talking about earlier. A lot of these waves they hopping on just to be part of the bandwagon, just to be part of the conversation, when in all actuality, if you put that person in a room and say, hey, here's 4 albums, pick one, they probably gonna pick the underground shit. Or they're gonna pick Lil Uzi Vert. But they're not gonna try to pick both. Make them choose, then you find out who they really are. You know what I'm saying? And I think we at the point now, especially as independent artists, where we have to push the envelope and make them choose. I think the direct to consumer path is a good way to do that. That's a great way to do it. More live performances and selling merch is a good way to do that. That increases your visibility. Like I really downplayed the necessity of the merch game until me and E had a conversation, like prior to us doing the Carter Newton album. And it told me, damn, you know, it's a whole part of this that I'm missing that could change the way I relate to my audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say relate to my audience, I'm talking to all 5 of y'all, all of you. I'm sorry that I haven't sold you a fucking shirt. I apologize. I'm so sorry. And here's the other thing. You can't get mad at the independent motherfuckers saying they don't have fans when y'all don't act like fans. You act like a casual listener. You can't get mad. I literally put up a post one day that said, I don't have fans. I do have people who support my music, but I don't have fans. And motherfuckers was literally in my comments in their feelings about me saying I don't got fans. And I'm like, son, I ain't seen you at a show in 5 years. How you a fan? Tell me one song off of Light Work. How you a fan?
No. You ain't got to tell me one song off of nothing. You ain't got to do that. But if you tell me that you're a fan or a big supporter, and the last project you heard was Bare Hands 2, this is a true story. I'm out drinking with somebody like last year. No. I'm sorry, 2 years ago, because Hands of Stone was out. And he said that to me, and I was like, what? Like y'all haven't been around me.
I said, what?
This is super subdued for me. I'm opening up like a motherfucker on here. I keep to myself until somebody come out their mouth and say something stupid. But because this is my guy, you know, it had been a minute since I saw him. When he said, I was like, bro, back in the day, we used to do this shit. Like, if a motherfucker said something crazy and they should have actually known better than what they said, we used to give them the Vulcan. Just to let you know, like, you fucking up, boy. I gave him the Vulcan. He was like, what's that? I said, this is what we do when people say dumb shit and don't know they said dumb shit, but you realize that you said some dumb shit. What? Yeah. Open up the shit. I'm like, yeah, 3, 4, 5. Carter and Newton. Hands of Stone. I didn't even know. Cool. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not holding it against you. But you can't tell me you're that kind of supporter if that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't saying you got to buy everything I put out. I ain't saying you got to keep it with everything. But at that time of that conversation, like part 2, that's it. You thought I ain't. But then I had to think about this too, though. He's older, and he's not necessarily concerned with keeping up with everything that comes out. As long as he likes what he has, he likes what he has.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we got to give that grace to these cats too, because a lot of these motherfuckers, like I understand why you said make them choose, but we don't have to make them choose. They're gonna choose anyway. Some people are just gonna go with the flow of shit just because that's who they are. That's what they choose to do. Some people are gonna just get right up underneath you and bench press you and put you on the shoulders and hold you up like, nah, you the one. You the one. Support comes in different forms, man. You know, some people only want a shirt. They don't even give a fuck about the music. They just like the shirt.
Yeah. I like those people too. Give me your money.
Well, yeah. They're like, have something for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you like hats? Okay, cool.
I like them people too. Give me your money. Nah, it bugged me out because I was actually talking to a guy in Seattle, and he said we were talking about Mojo Barnes, and he was like, "Yeah, man, Mojo, man, he's and he's so blah blah blah." But when he started talking and started going into detail, I was like, I'm thinking to myself, when's the last time you saw Mojo? Like, when's the last time you heard him? Because what you're talking about and describing right now is like old Mojo. Like I met that Mojo. He's gone. He's not even here no more. Like, that guy's not. He's nowhere to be found. Like, it's a whole different person here now. And that also lets me know that you missed the whole project when it came out. You didn't catch that. And this person, I guess, even despite there not being the older part of it, there are still people who fall into that same category that you were speaking of. That I have my set shit that I listen to, and this is just what I want to hear. If I happen to get turned on to something new and it's dope, then okay, cool. But I'm not gonna go looking for it. Like, I'm cool with what I listen to already. I'm straight with this. Right. And I get it, because sometimes I fall into that bag. Like, I'll be like, man, if it wasn't for the pod, some of this new shit coming out, I wouldn't hear it because I wouldn't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? But because I know I need to stay up on what's going on, I have to listen to shit. And I personally feel like, dog, if we having a discourse in regards to your support of independent artists, and it ain't even got to be me. You know what I'm saying? If we having a discourse in regards to independent, like, all I ask for motherfuckers is just be real. Just be real. Like, dog, I'm gonna tell you the most disrespectful shit nigga said to me. You a legend, bro. Yeah, sound crazy that I call that disrespectful, right? It sound crazy that I call that disrespectful. But the same motherfucker that said that to my face on stage with a mic in his hand would not book a fucking show for me in North Carolina when I was on tour. The same nigga. The same nigga.
Hey, wait. Just because he think you're a legend don't mean he think, like, shit. That's weird. Like, it's I get where you coming from. And I ain't saying he right by it either. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers will tell you that shit, but still not put you in place.
So, you know, y'all talked about two different categories. There's a third category out there that needs to be recognized, and some of them just bitches.
I somehow knew that was coming.
You know, like, some people got reason, some people got comfort, and some people
just ain't got no nuts.
Yeah, like, they've been sissified, like Tweety Bird. Yeah.
You don't fart, you.
Yeah. So yeah,
you're a tampon.
Yeah, like
user.
Yeah.
Tampon.
Brittany Griner ass nigga and shit.
Yeah.
But I feel what you're saying, man. It's odd though, because, like, just even speaking upon, like you said, like, the dude obviously hadn't heard Mojo music in a long time. I got friends like that. They hit me, oh man, I'm listening to that Walk My Shoes. I'm like, man, I dropped 13 albums since then. And you never talk about the ones in between. But that's where you at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you didn't know or you didn't care. I'd rather put it on you didn't know, because I know for a fact myself, I'll be scrolling through Facebook and I don't be seeing people talk about music. Like, when I see it, I'll share it. But I don't really see it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what my friends talk about. If they bring some shit up, all right, cool. Somebody tag me, then cool. And then my Facebook is working weird still, like, with the tags. It's nuts. But yeah, like, I gotta know about it. I gotta see it. And if social media is my only way of finding out about things and I don't see it, I think sometimes we put too much, we give that shit too much credit. Like, we think everybody is seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody be seeing that shit.
Like, we don't know the algorithm playing games with niggas. Like,
you know, like to the point where, well, nah, I ain't even gonna say that. Fuck that. So, like, in case anybody didn't know, I'm about to toot my own horn. is a film festival that starts tomorrow out here called the Silicon Beach Film Festival, and me and Taboo, we got a video in it. My pick a side shit. They decided to show it at the film festival. Dope as fuck. I have the opportunity to invite whoever I want to invite out to the opening night. I put a post up on Facebook because that's where I know I'm gonna get that kind of engagement from those people who will go. If you're interested, DM me. 2 people like the post. Weirdest shit up. 2 people like the post. I ain't tripping off the fact that it's just 2 people, but that you know that, like, you know, the algorithms is different. Because if I post some bullshit with some jokes or whatever, man, like, engagement comes through. It's weird. You know, so
that you know, that only lead me back to a point that I was making to somebody before. Like, I honestly feel like there is a there's like a covert assault against independent niggas. You know what I'm saying? Independent people that's doing their own thing and not tied to some greater thing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to suppress that. So you either have to get involved with something more major than yourself, or you have to invest massive amounts of money to push your shit through the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Not even massive. Let me not say that, but like, you got to invest money to push your shit through the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And who in a right mind is going to spend all that money just on social media when there's so many other avenues you can go to get to people? Like, I think you're right. People put too much weight on social media. Okay, so case in point, there was a dude sent me a message on TikTok. Now, I only check TikTok once every 3 months or 4 months or some shit like that. Like, I'll go in, check the DM, scroll a couple times, see what's going on, and get the fuck out of there. I don't got time to fuck with it. But every now and then, you know, it's been a minute, but every now and then I'll go in there and I always save beats I hear from producers that I like. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. I might want to hit him up and work with him at some point, but I want to be able to go back and hear what this sounded like for me to remember why I want to work with this person. And the dude hit me and was like, yo, that freestyle was fire. It's been so long since I've been on TikTok, I have no idea what he's talking about. So I go to my page and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I start noticing the videos I did duetting, rapping on niggas' beats get a lot of traction. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got the desire to be rapping on TikTok for y'all niggas. Like, I'm a real artist. You know what I'm saying? I make albums, nigga. I don't even do singles, really. Occasionally, I'll do a single. But I make albums. So, to me, that whole TikTok algorithm trick with rapping over niggas' beats, yeah, it's cool when I feel like rapping and when I have fun just rapping again. But, like, I don't got time for that shit, man. And if you heard that shit and you liked it, it didn't lead you to do nothing else. Like, I think the consumers are fucking lazy, man.
Oh, yeah, they're lazy as shit. No, it didn't lead them to do shit else. But again, that's how they really are now. It isn't about, oh, let me go punch buttons to see the. It's on to the next. It's too easy to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, because I see a lot, to your point, I see a lot of artists that I know, like, just dropping singles down. I'm like, shit. You know, then by the time I get to the album, not that I even heard all of these, it's just, it seems like the album be missing something. You know? I don't know, man. Like, the whole art in the album, I think, is fucked up right now.
Which album? Or the art of making an album?
Art of making an album, yeah. Like, don't give a fuck about beginning, middle, and end. Like, the story, the chapters. Like, they don't care. They don't care.
Just, let me take these 12 hot songs that I made and throw them together on this project and put it out.
These 12 hot beats rapped over.
Yeah, they ain't 12 hot songs. They 12 hot beats that your ass rapped on. Yeah, that's about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, it's plenty of artists that I can point at, man. You know, in all honesty and in all jokes, I'm like, put out a lot of content during a year. But it's like, bro, when am I gonna get something different? Like, and I mean different, like, from, you know, who I'm thinking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you dropped 5 albums this year. Not one of these motherfuckers did you get introspective at all. Oh shit, am I out to look? Okay, I was about to say, wait a minute.
Good.
Okay. But yeah, like that shit.
Nah, you good.
I feel like the game, like I feel like the art has been cheapened a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, like, and so I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I understand and I advocate, they put out as much music as you can. You know what I'm saying? But we need some kind of quality control.
Mm-hmm.
Something, you know, something somewhere, man. Because now, again, at the same time, no, I can't knock them niggas because, like, them niggas sell mad merch, like, drop 5 different colors of the same vinyl. Then when those bitches sell out in an hour, you know what I'm saying? They drop 2 more in 2 more months of the same shit, and them shit sell out in an hour. Now, mind you, I don't, you know, I do know there's some hustle behind that. That's not on the artist's part. But still, it's the same thing, like over and over, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, where's the difference? You so, you know, like how everybody, like, you just keep making the same album over and over. I feel like after a minute, that's what artists tend to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just said that shit the other week. Like, motherfuckers tend to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, like, change the musical scape.
Right.
Change something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck it. Write a hook and say it. You know, fuck just giving me the verses over the beat. Can I get a hook?
That's
You know?
lost. That's
So-
lost.
My shit's already different. Like, but even from there, like, just being a storyteller. Like, my album's gonna come out in the beginning of October of this year. The album was supposed to drop late October of last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a whole ass year since this album was supposed to be out. And we got up to the time of the album, and I was listening through it, and I was like, nah, I can do better.
Ain't it?
So I scrapped every track besides one.
Shit. Okay.
And the thing is, I kept the beats. I kept most of the lyrics. Some of them I just went in and wrote, you know, like I was like, yo, I need to change up these, 3 or 4 bars. I need to do this. I don't like the way that I inflected on this. I'm monotone as fuck on this, or I'm crazy high level on this, and it should be monotone. Like, I went in and just started like recognizing what was wrong with the story of the album. And then from there, the album's been done for probably a month now.
And you still,
and it was going through and just seeing what the little things are. Like, yo, I should double up this hook. I need to do this. I need to shorten this down. Like, this has a really long exit on it. I need to shorten that down for just a quick punch to go into the next track.
quality control.
Yeah. And then from there, because I'm a cinematographer, and that's how my brain works, even when I'm writing for music, like, I'm already thinking up videos. I'm already working with Percy from P7, and we're talking about, like, there's a short film that's going to lead into the album. And that shit was written a year ago, but it got scrapped for a stupid reason. But we were talking about it, and we were like, but
Bitch.
to
Let me just
tell
say
the
that, because bitch.
But to tell the story of the album, it's gonna be better to have the film there. So, like, the album could have dropped like 2 weeks ago, and we were like, nah, it's gonna drop in October, and we're gonna go shoot that motherfucking short film because it's still part of the story.
Right. See, and what you're doing is expanded storytelling, but I fuck with what you're saying, because we don't hear no stories on music. We don't hear no stories. Motherfucker.
And the thing is, the tracks, if you just take them as singles, they're mad different. But the whole point, it's called the Book of the Monster. They're different chapters. And if you look at it as a concept album, it makes sense. But if you just take the tracks for each individual track, it's like, yo, like, just this track to this track, like, what the fuck? Like, he's just throwing shit at a wall. But if you actually look at the whole thing and like look at the story, shit makes sense.
Right. Yeah, that shit is gone. Beginning, middle, end. Like people don't even think about it. It's just I got boom, go. I got 12, boom, go. I got 9, boom, go. It's like,
yeah. In the year that motherfucker was supposed to drop, I've concepted 3 new albums that I could have worked on and released before this motherfucker. But they're all shelved. Like, I already got beats for some of them. I already got the features set up for some of them. Like, I already got fucking verses written. Like, 2 of the tracks for the next album are already done.
Right.
But now, I'm like, but I ain't really like putting any weight behind that until this shit's done, because that's gonna go in to the next album.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna extend the story.
Right.
And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna go and release chapter 2 before you've read the beginning of the book.
Right. I dig it. So what's what you said it's coming out in October. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that means it's locked and loaded.
Yeah, it's ready. We're getting ready to, like, I'm doing some final edits to the script for the short film. Just because we needed to change some shit up that caused it to be tabled last year. What's that?
I said too many midgets.
Yep. You ain't too far off. So without going into a lot of detail, I'll put it like this.
Why is midget a bad word? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There were some teenagers that are supposed to be in the short film.
Okay.
And they got the script crazy far in advance. And like the main character, the main girl, the day that we were supposed to shoot it, like literally like 2 hours before we were getting ready to film, I had to hit Seb to tell him not to get in his car. The day that we were supposed to film, she hits me up and she's like, I'm not comfortable with the film because she doesn't like the monster demonic like feel of it. She's had this script for 2 months, and I ain't gonna throw no shade on her. I ain't gonna say no names, and like I understand what she was saying. And the only reason she didn't tell me ahead of time was because she didn't want to let me down. But I'm also like, the moment that she showed hesitation, I was like, okay, well, if I told you that I could like replace you right now and everything would be fine, like, do you want out? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I can't do that, but yeah, like, we're just gonna not do the film. Because I'm not gonna like force you to be uncomfortable.
Right. But you could have told me this, goddammit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I could have lined it up to have other options. I can't do it now.
Right.
I got a question. Mojo Barnes. Well, first, before I go into what the next part, I think he's doing something. Like, he's not looking.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, so here's my thing. First of all, what's the prognosis on High Notes?
I mean, it's pretty much ready to go.
Okay. So
I just need a day where I film it. So I could probably do it. Let's see.
Have you figured out how you're filming that?
Yes. So I'm using a product called OBS Studio. I think.
OBS my shit. Mm-hmm.
So I'm about to use that. I got the whole thing set up where I can, I've got my title, and it switches from different displays. I'm gonna have it displaying the links or whatever for people's music, Spotify, Bandcamp, whatever it is, YouTube. And I'm a smoke, But yes, I'm using OBS Studio, and it'll should be. We can do it next week.
Okay, I was only asking because I got a thought, and this thought just came to me very, very quickly because I realized E has an album coming soon. I have an album coming soon. Monster has an album coming soon, and I know Mojo is in the midst of getting back in album mode as well. So I had a thought, and this is something that me and E had discussed off off mic, but I want to bring it to the table. What do y'all think about doing? Now, I don't know how close the proximity of all these projects is going to be. I can assume my project and Monster's project are going to drop fairly close to each other in the beginning of October. What did it look like for you right now?
I don't know, man. These motherfuckers, man. I don't know.
He had to turn his head backwards.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, motherfucker.
I know, but hopefully it'll be out mid-October. But
okay.
But today being the motherfucking 4th, and I don't know, man. I don't know.
I feel
big bank, little bank right now, and respectfully, I don't like it.
That part.
My engineer is employed by some very well-known people in the game, and they came and plunked some change down and kind of slowed me down, and I didn't know it.
Okay,
that's bullshit.
I know how that goes. Yeah, I know how that goes.
I tell you off the camera. I mean, it is not. That's why I said respectfully, because I mean that shit respectfully. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I was told that I have my shit this weekend. So, but the thing is, it's still 2 songs I gotta hear and make sure they right. Because if they not right, then it's like you got to get those right. Then that shit.
Oh shit! I just realized, I didn't send you the link to my album. I'm gonna send you the link. I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay, cool. Please, I'll be honest.
Okay, so here's my thing. After all 3 albums drop, the very next pod we do after the last one, because I know Mojo's probably gonna need a little time. So, what do you have a target right now for releasing Mojo, or is it just kind of I'm about to dust the mic off, want to see what happens?
I haven't put a whole lot of thought in the release date, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, we've hit Mojo's hard out time, and me and Monster do got to go to the store because everything closed early out this motherfucker. So, but here's my thought: after those 3 projects at least drop, Mojo, you can review them on high notes, of course. But I want to do an entire pod dedicated to exploring those projects. We can talk about other shit if y'all want to, but I really want to take the opportunity to utilize the platform that we're building to not only elevate the podcast and the podcast network, but also the other shit that we do. So I'd like to take the opportunity to say, hey, boom, okay, let's do this. You review Monster album because it's the most outside of your wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? Mojo, you review E's album because you know my music already. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's unfair kind of to have Monster do mine, but I mean, he's been a part of the process as I started doing the album. But at the same time, like, I'm recording these songs and I'm not letting him hear them while I'm recording them for a reason. I'm doing it on purpose. So when he hears the finished version, I know. So when he hears the finished version of the album, it's going to be as much of a surprise to him as it is to everyone else the first time they hear it. But I'd like to take that approach. Oh no, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I think that there's something to be said about us taking that opportunity to, and I think by us exploring these albums, we kind of get to understand each other a little better too, and it kind of helped the people understand us better too.
So to that point, I have a counter proposal.
Okay.
Fuck you.
But
that was your counter proposal. Nah.
How about we not doing that? How about that? Oh shit.
Because you say review, I hear review a certain way. Can we just play each other's album and just analyze it and explain it?
That's more what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's more what I'm talking about. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's more what I'm talking about.
Like that. If that's what you meant, okay, cool. I ain't gotta say nothing else. Yeah, that's yeah. I think that'd be dope.
I'm just so used to saying review from doing from doing sidebars and shit. You know how that the jargon just gets stuck in your head and shit.
I look at it like this because I always wanted to do like a like storytellers. Remember that TV? I always wanted to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like where like, but let it be more Q&A.
Right. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
like
let's do this.
Right. You know, like we
So
all
let's
come
do
up.
this thing.
Yeah. Like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what made you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did you say that?
I like that.
Because at the same time, to go back to what we were saying before, like when motherfuckers hear shit, you internalize it how you internalize it, and you think that's what that person meant. Sometimes that's not what they meant.
At all.
It'll be way the fuck off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be just dope to chronicle. To have everybody's understanding of, oh yeah, this what the fuck I meant. This what that's about. This story, that's based on this story. Like that's, you know.
Oh shit. So as opposed to having one person do the like quote unquote review, whatever, we can all listen to all the shit, but then the other three have questions for the one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we right for this 20-minute segment, 30-minute segment, whatever, we all asking Monster questions about his album. The next 30 minutes we asking E questions about his album. The next 30 minutes we can ask Sev about questions about it. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, no doubt. I like that. Hell yeah. I like that. And then once Mojo get his album done, since we gotta wait, we're gonna fry him.
That's the thing, though. I got features from you and Mo on the album, so I might have questions for y'all just on the features.
True that. And fuck you, Mojo Barnes, for coming in at the last minute in the ninth inning and making me want to change my fucking verse.
Oh
but
yeah.
This fucking guy.
When you hear that track
every time,
you'll understand.
Oh,
Motor went off.
Just notice. Just notice 7 changed this shit. You changed
I didn't change it.
Oh no, he didn't change it.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to.
But
I wanted to.
Mo was celibate for a year and then came in and showed his ass.
As he's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all have not heard Slime Tyrant's album, go listen to Slime Tyrant's album. Mojo Barnes is on the very last song, and he absolutely blacked the fuck out. Go listen to that shit.
I should have said that. I'm gonna listen to it backwards then.
Yeah, that's one of the links that's in the joint. So like, yeah, check it out.
Yeah, you didn't catch the sarcasm. It's okay.
Yeah, I did. I absolutely did. Yeah. And he said, anyway, I ain't getting into all that right. This nigga's crazy. Yo, so coming to y'all live from Spokane, which is Armenian for fuck that shit. It's Armenian for a lot of things, and it's not Armenian at all, but it's okay. One day y'all catch up. On behalf of the squad, Mojo Barnes, Monster Elicit, ethemadassassin, I am Seven the Panther, salute the pretty kings, Echo Limitless. I already know, man. Pantha Politix Network, we the network putting out the best work. Tell a friend, tap in, subscribe, comment, like, share, all that good shit. Come catch us on Rumble or YouTube or wherever the fuck you stream your podcast at and all that good stuff. If y'all listen to them other niggas, them still other niggas. Come fuck with the best. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, yo.
And be sure to catch us on tour sometime soon, coming to a city near you.
Please believe me. Please believe me. Y'all already know what it is, man. Gravitas business, my nigga. Pantha Politix Podcast, y'all. We out. 1.